How's it going? And welcome back to the Intersheds Podcast channel, where we do all our tips for the AFL, Super Rugby, NRL, A-League, and also every Wednesday at 4 p.m. for the live Sporting Chat podcast, which goes for about an hour and a half, and also on Sundays at 8 a.m. where we have a new player every single week. And this week we have Max Griffin, UFC fighter. Pow! It's a good one. It's a really good one. He's not wearing a shirt the whole time too, so if the ladies out there, there you go. We're going to get into our AFL tips for this week, and you actually clawed back a little bit. I think I was on 8 tips in front of you, and now I think I'm on 6 tips up in front of you. So you clawed back a little bit. So I clawed back in the Rugby League, you clawed back in the AFL, and I think we're same in Super Rugby. First up, we've got the Gold Coast Suns up against the mighty Doggies, mate. Your Dogs, Hayden. You're up first here, mate. Gold Coast Suns, Western Bulldogs. Who you going?
Does that answer your question?
You're covering your face. Yeah, good. We'll keep the podcast for the rest of the time like that. No, I'm joking. Anyway, go on.
I think that the Suns have been real good this year, and they've shown fighting games. I think they'll show fight again, but I think the Dogs will win a close one. So I'll take the Western Bulldogs by 16.
I know a little about the AFL. I know that the Bulldogs are from Melbourne. I know they're not playing in Melbourne, but I know the Suns have been historically crap. So I'll stick with the Bulldogs as well.
Just for everyone listening, Jas is mainly A-League. He loves his A-League and he knows quite a bit about Rugby League, but then in regards to AFL, he's not exactly the most knowledgeable in regards to AFL.
I got passion, though. I got passion.
Well, the fact that he's a Giants fan tells us everything. It tells us absolutely everything. So anyway, just take his tips and kind of put him to the corner, but also listen for anything good, but put them to the corner and listen.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Anyway, Suns, Dogs. I'm taking Dogs. I'm going to take them Dogs by 30. I don't think the Suns are that great. I'm sorry. And they're not a top 8 team. So that's a quick tip for me. Giants versus Richmond. Go ahead and tip your Giants, mate. I know you're going to do it.
I've got nothing but passion. I'm hoping to get into the game if there are tickets available on Friday. So Giants beating Richmond. Oh, this is going to sound so horrible. We played them in the grand final, right?
Yeah, you did, and you got flogged. Absolutely flogged.
Yeah, I remember getting flogged in the grand final. I just get Hawthorn and Richmond because of the bloody colours confused. But yeah, I'm going to go for a win. Grand final revenge.
The last time they played, 114-25, gee whiz, in the grand final. I nearly want to take GWS here, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take Richmond, but I feel like GWS is a dual win. I think GWS is a dual win. I think that this is the team they could get a win against, and especially considering they need a win right now. But I am going to take Richmond. But I definitely wouldn't be surprised if GWS win. Hayden, you're up.
I'm going to take Richmond pretty confidently here. I think they're starting to find a bit of form, and I think they'll win this one by 27. I think the Giants, they're in a bit of a downfall slide, but I think they'll come back to some good form. But I think right now Richmond are falling into place.
Well, there you go. North Melbourne, Carlton Blues. Next up, Carlton, obviously, heartbreak. We spoke about that on the podcast. Now, I'm up first here. This game's quite difficult to predict because North Melbourne usually give these guys a touch-up. These guys usually give them a touch-up. With their last previous score lines, let's look at the history. North Melbourne 120-62. North Melbourne 116-30. Buddy, North Melbourne 113-96. North Melbourne 113-46. North Melbourne 118-54. Back in 2014, Carlton beat them 109-86. So bear in mind, this is a difficult game to predict. I will take Carlton. I think they're a quality outfit. But they do get quarters really wrong. I think North Melbourne just not that great this year, lads. I don't think they're that great. I thought they were going to be better than they were going into the season. I said that I thought they could be around 10th, but I honestly put them maybe bottom 4 this year. I can't see much coming out of them, and they're all over the shop. So I'm going to take Carlton here, but definitely this is a scary match to predict because anyone can win this game because Carlton aren't consistent either. Hayden, you're up.
North Melbourne are a crazy team with the points they put on Carlton normally, but I'll take Carlton. I'll take them considerably close though, like really, really close. I'm going to take Carlton by a goal and a behind, so Carlton by 7.
Oh, sorry, I don't think I tipped. I'll go Carlton by 20. I don't think I tipped a number. Jas, who are you randomly going?
I'm going Carlton. I've seen a lot of drumming up in the media for Carlton, so I'm going to back them. But I know they've also had a lot of close games, so I'm going to go Carlton by 5.
Just for a bit of self-promo, Jas's media source is BKRsport. Next up, SCG.
And the In the Sheds podcast
And
page.
the In the Sheds podcast page. That's the main source, BKRsport, but he's second. That means entertain us third. Gee whiz, he's fallen down the line.
Hayden's my main gambling source.
Hey.
That's where you want to be. You want to be the gambling addicts, buddy. Main source. I love it. No, that's good. At least your buddy's saying that he's winning your money. That's a good thing. Swans versus Hawthorn. Actually, no. Didn't you say you were negative, but you didn't get on his good tips?
Yeah, no, every good tip I get on, like, I'll get in the green, but then just my own choices, like when I'm too lazy to wait for the In the Sheds posts, I get in the red.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Next up, Swans versus Hawthorn. Hayden, you're up here. Where you go?
This is such a shit game. That's
It
all
is.
I'll say.
It is a shit
I'll
game.
take the Swans by 14.
Oh, jeez. You're taking Swans. Oh, my God. Right. Okay. Well, there you go. You're taking the Swans by 14. Jas, you're up.
Short story, I only follow the Giants because I despise the Swans, so I'll go Hawthorn by 20.
I thought you were going to say Hawthorn by 100 there. You may as well have. You may as well have. No, I'm going to go Hawthorn here. I actually have no idea why you're tipping the Swans there. Hawthorn have beaten teams. Well, they beat North Melbourne, who are not a good team. They beat Richmond. That's right. They beat Richmond. That was the team. They did lose to Collingwood, and they did lose the week after as well to by the Demons by 50. But I think Hawthorn are going to win this game. I don't rate the Swans this year. I don't see much out of them at all. And I'm going to take Hawthorn, and I'm going to take them by 35. I honestly think Hawthorn will kill me. I just don't rate the Swans. I don't. I wish they would do better, but I don't really. Port Adelaide here versus St Kilda. And Just, you're up here first.
Well, I've only watched one Port Adelaide game, and that was against the Giants. But I think they're just on a streak of finding a way to win. They're top of the table, obviously, and I think they'll do it again. So I'm going to go Port Adelaide by 14.
I'm going Port Adelaide here. I'm going Port Adelaide. Like, obviously, I haven't watched that St Kilda game because that's being done. Well, just finished now, 78-55 in favour to St Kilda over the Crows. But I will take. I will take Port Adelaide here. A bit of a safe option. I think St Kilda will be good. I think we're close. I'll take Port Adelaide by 14. But then again, they don't know how to kick a straight goal, the old Port Adelaide sometimes. So there you go.
Yeah, it's in Adelaide, so you really should take Port, but I'm taking an upset here, boys. I'm taking a Saturday night upset.
I don't think it is in Adelaide, isn't it?
It says Adelaide Oval here.
It says
No?
Adelaide Oval, but I don't believe that it's. Oh no, it could be. It could be. Yeah, they might be allowed to go. I don't know.
Adelaide really should win this. They're in some fantastic form. They're in top of the table, but Port Adelaide, not the Crows, not you Crows.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But I'm going to take a big upset. I'm really thinking that St Kilda will win this game. I think Port Adelaide are due a loss, arguably as well. So
yeah, they are.
I'm going to take St Kilda by 9.
Yeah, they are due a loss, but I would agree. I think that Port Adelaide. Oh, you'll take what? Sorry, who'd you say?
St Kilda by 9.
I didn't even listen to that. I thought you said Port Adelaide. Gee whiz. I thought I was safely assuming you were taking Port Adelaide.
No, they are the safe bet, but I'm going to take an upset here. I like it.
I got distracted because the door just opened over there, so I was thinking about that as well. But wow, okay, gee whiz, he's going for the big underdog there. Crows versus Essendon. I think I'm up next here, and I'm going to take Essendon, and I'm going to take it by the length of the Flemington Straight. I'm going to take Essendon by 40 points. That's as simple as said. Done. Hayden, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going to take Essendon here. I'm going to take them by 20.
Simple.
Just to undermine any woeful upsets that you guys have predicted, I'm going to go Adelaide 40 plus here.
Well, yeah. That's well. I don't think I have tipped an underdog yet. I think I tipped all the favourites so far. But anyway, he's tipped a couple of underdogs. But there you go. You've definitely really helped him out there by making that ridiculous decision. West Coast Eagles versus Collingwood.
I'm going to take Collingwood here. I think West Coast are favourites, and I think
Really?
deservedly so. They've been in a bit of form. It's in Perth, but I'm going to take Collingwood by 9.
There you go. Jas, you're up.
I'm going to go for Collingwood as well. I'm not really into the AFL that much, but I was listening to you guys talk, and I think that Collingwood will win this just by a little bit and kind of prove themselves as a semi-decent team. So I'm going to go Collingwood by around 6.
Yeah, I'm taking Collingwood. I don't rate West Coast. I don't. They're at home, but I don't rate West Coast, and I think Collingwood will want to prove themselves after last week. They lost. They beat Geelong, but in the same sense, Did they really free kick? No, they did. But no, I think Collingwood are the better team. They'll get the cheeky little win there away at Optus Stadium, which is their actual home ground now too, over there on West Coast. Next up, there is the Melbourne Demons versus the Brisbane Lions. Just, you're up first here, mate.
I'm going to go Brisbane. They beat GWS, and that's literally all I know. So, yeah, I'll take Brisbane.
I'm taking Brisbane. Yeah. D's got a good win against Hawthorn, though, to be fair. But then again, Hawthorn are a bit of an up-and-down team, but I will take Brisbane here. I don't think they can lose to the D's. It is at Metricon, so there's not much travel involved, but I'll take Brisbane by 25.
Yeah, I'm going to take Brisbane by a big margin here. I'm going to take Brisbane by 36. I think the D's were really good against Hawthorn, but Brisbane will show why they're arguably heavy favourites this weekend.
Well, there you go. And last but not least, Mighty Catters. We go up against Fremantle over at Optus Stadium on Monday night. I'm going to take Geelong here. I'm just going to do it. There's no Nat 5 for Fremantle. If you don't like it, well, I don't like you. Geelong Cats, I'm going to take us by 24. I think without Gary Ablett, we should win by 40 plus, but without Gary Ablett, I think we might keep it relatively close when we shouldn't, but I think we still convincingly win.
I'm going to take the Catters by 22.
Catters by 22. I like it. And just finish us up.
I'm going to jump on the Geelong bandwagon. I don't know much about AFL, but I think everyone in Australia knows that Fremantle are well and truly the second team in WA. They're small, they're terrible, and Geelong will smash them. So I'm going to go Geelong by 33, a very specific number.
Get around 33.5. I like it. I think Geelong can get decent. Anyway, that's going to do us for this week's AFL tips. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, obviously go down there, hit that subscribe button, join the bloody Sheds podcast. I nearly said BK Army, son. That's how tired I am. Just join the Sheds team and go down there, hit that ding-a-ling notification bell, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.